thanks very much for coming. Appreciate your time on a Friday. It doesn't possibly suit everybody. We're going to start with a brief presentation, and then we're just going to do a few interviews then as well. So hopefully we'll be out of here in the next 20 minutes, so I don't want to keep anybody longer than we have to. So I'm Stevie McKenna. I'm the race director for the Irish National Championships here taking place in Omagh. I'd just like to introduce some of the people here today. Representing Fermanagh and Omagh District Council, we've got Councillor Thomas Riley, who's the chairman of Fermanagh and Omagh District Council. We've got Conor McCrory here representing the Council for Sports Development, and Una Donnelly as well, who's Urban Recreation Officer, I think's the right title. From the governing body, from Cycling Ireland, we've got Jeff Luffy, who's the Chief Executive, and Jack Watson, who's the Secretary of the Board. From our provincial body, we've got Tommy and Marion Lamb here from Cycling Ulster. For our official partners, we've got Michael and Joan McCall here from Jcollinsfilms. From Sallies of Omagh, we've got Una and Conor McGurr. David Prentice, Portadown, we have Adrian Pollock and Judy McClelland. From the Silver Birch Hotel, we have Carla Hosey. And from Lakeland Bikes, we have Peter Jones. And from the Chamber of Commerce, we've got Dominic McClements as well. So thank you very much, and thank you to the rest of you for coming as well. So just going to give you a bit of information about the event and talk you through. Today's we're referring to as official launch, and we're sort of a long way down the track at this stage. It was back in August 2013 whenever I applied for the National Championships, so that's about a year and a half ago. So there's been a lot of work done between then and now. I'd like to thank Cycling Ireland and Cycling Ulster for supporting us in our bid for the championships. I've been working on this since October last year, and I'd like to thank everybody who's been providing me with help to that to get us to today. Today is quite an important milestone in the event. So we're 8 weeks out now from the event. There's a lot of work being done to date, but really, you know, the detailed planning is all now to get finalised coming forward. I just want to share some of that information with you today. So again, I'd just like to start off by thanking everybody who's supporting us in the event, our main partners and sponsors, Fermanagh and Omagh District Council, Sallies of Omagh and the team, and Sallies of Omagh is the official hospitality partner. JMG Systems is one of our official partners. David Prentice Portadown is our official car provider for the event. Silver Birch Hotel will be the official accommodation partner for the event. Cycling Ulster is our provincial body who provided us significant support. Cycling Ireland as well has provided us with fantastic support to date as well. So I just want to give you a bit of an insight to what lies ahead for the championships. just now on the event itself. So there's 6 events across 3 days, and that'll start off on Thursday, 25th of June, with the time trial championships. And there's 3 different categories in that event: for senior men, for senior women, and for paracyclists. And we have world ranked and world sort of level athletes that are coming. This is Mark Rowan, who's a double Olympic champion in the London 2012 Olympics, and he's also multiple world champion as well. So he's, and that's in the paracycling hand cyclist discipline. This is Matt Bramier, who's 4 times national champion in a row, and he'll be coming to do both the time trial and the road race. So for those of you who aren't familiar with time trial, it's an individual discipline where riders go off individually at roughly 1-minute intervals, and it's a race against the clock. It's the race of truth, as it's referred to as. So the details of the event and the route haven't been published, but this is the first sort of site people are going to get off the route. Now, this is quite a unique approach to the time trial course. You may have seen in the video, it's described as a worlds type course. Standard time trials traditionally are on flat roads and are generally out and back courses, whereas this is going to be completely different. It's a very challenging course, a very hilly and challenging course. It's 23 miles is the loop. It'll be starting off at Killyclogher GAA grounds, and that's at number 1, so the numbers of the distance. So it continues out the Carrickmore Road to Carrickmore itself, and those who are familiar with that road will know that's very hilly, particularly as you get to Carrickmore. It goes up then through the town of Carrickmore and turns left at number 9, and then goes across to Creggan Cross Roads and the Cookstown Road. And for those who know that, it's a bit of a roller coaster, and it's not particularly suited to time training discipline. At number 13 then, it turns on the Cookstown Road, and you have a real wide stretch of roads back to the finish at New Sport on the Cookstown Road. So you have a mixture of everything, but you have a really demanding course. And this kind of gives you an idea of what the profile of the course is. So it's almost 1,000 feet of climbing, which is, again, something that you wouldn't normally associate with a time trial, but it is common at the worlds type courses. And so that's what we're really trying to attract, is somebody from the worlds type level who wants a more challenging course. So that's a bit of information about the time trial. Then on to the weekend of events where the road races take place. There's 4 different races taking place on the Saturday. We've got the Masters 40, Masters 50 and Masters 60 events, and then the Senior Women. And the Senior Women is a UCI ranked event, so you'll have your professional women from abroad coming back to race that event on the Saturday. You'll have 2 races in the morning starting at 10:30 and 2 races in the afternoon. So approximately every 20 minutes there should be a race coming through the heart of Omagh. So hopefully it'll be really good from a spectator perspective. And those races will be between 45 and 60 miles long. On the Sunday then is the sort of the key event for the weekend. It's the senior men and the S-Bars men, which is under 23. That race will be approximately 105 miles in length. It'll take them about 4 hours to do because they're averaging well over 25 miles an hour. And you'll have your world-ranked riders from the sort of the top level coming across. Hopefully the likes of Nicholas Roach, Daniel Martin, Philip Dignan. They've attended the championships over the last few years. So those are the kind of riders that we're expecting to see. This is Ryan Mullen, who won it last year, representing the Sean Kelly on post team. And that gives you a feel as the kind of atmosphere and the crowds that be out to look at the event. This is Daniel Martin. Again, just give you an idea of the kind of the sort of hype and sort of atmosphere that can be created to some of these races. It really is an exciting time for when the racing's on. So this is the road race course, which we looked at a variety of courses, but this is the course that's been approved by Cycling Ireland and ourselves. So it starts in the heart of Omagh, in Market Street, High Street area, and goes up through the town, through the Courthouse Hill, along John Street, if those of you are familiar with it, and then over to Sally's of Omagh Corner. We're calling it Sally's Corner. Progresses down Kelvin Road to Christian Brothers Grammar School and out onto the main Great Northern Roads, and progresses across then to the roundabout at number 1 there. Then, for those of you familiar, it goes across the Crevenor Road to the Integrated School, and then across to the Beara Road, the Donaghadee Road, I think it's called. Down then to the TNF Hospital, number 3, turns onto the Carrickmore Road, and goes out the Carrickmore Road, similar to the time trial, to number 7, which is at Drumnachilly, and we're referring to that as JMG Hill. It's quite a steep corner there. And some of these points are going to be allocated as spectator points. So Sally's Corner will be a spectator point. It's number 7 at JMG Hill will be a spectator point. And then it progresses then across Rathcopelah Road over to number 9 onto the Cookstown Road, and then turns left in the main Cookstown Road, which will be really, really fast. These cyclists will be doing up to 50 miles per hour coming in that point. And at number 12 then, rather than come straight into the town, it turns and goes across Killyclougher, which will be a really fast and exciting section. If you know McGinn's there at the roundabout, so those riders will be coming across that stretch of road at 40 miles per hour. So it's going to be really, really high action, really, really exciting. Then shortly after McGinn's, it turns right out St Mary's Road, which is quite a tough, challenging road out into the country, to pass a certain person's house that's sitting in the back there, out at Glengowna, and across then to the Gorchin Road at number 14, and then it takes a left, and in the main Gorchin Road, down past the Grange, into the County Hall, turns left to County Hall, and finishes in Sudan Avenue. We've got the 4 lanes, and there's going to be a big gantry for the finishing line with the stage and everything there. So that's the lap. It's a 15-mile lap. Again, from a spectator perspective, the riders will be passing between every 20 minutes and every 30 minutes. And in between then, there's going to be entertainment in the town. The council's been very helpful for us, providing street entertainment. There'll be music, there'll be activities. Part of the key focus in the town is going to be the National Cycling Village. Our partner, Sally's of Omagh, is going to be providing hospitality there. We're going to have a trade village with bike shops and lots of other things as well. And that's going to be in the main Oasis Plaza, which is just about to finish soon. So that's going to be sort of a key focus for the event as well. And it's really trying to draw as many families and as many people out to the town to watch the event, not just cyclists. This gives you an idea of the profile of the town, of the road race route. So it's half sort of the climbing of the time trail, but they're going to be doing that, you know, at almost 30 miles per hour. So that's going to be very, very challenging for them. So that's the main details of the event. These are the kind of riders that's going to be coming, hopefully, from Team Sky, from Daniel Martin, from the Cannondale Garmin team, 25th to 20th of June, and hopefully it's going to be an exciting time. So thank you very much.